About 600 Helene victims say they've been waiting for more than a year to find out if they were approved for a federal program. Hurricane Helene destroyed their homes in September of 2024. They applied to have their unlivable properties bought out by the government. Melissa Painter spoke with the director of North Carolina's emergency management to see what's happened since.
Houses in western North Carolina destroyed by the remnants of Hurricane Helene almost a year and a half ago. A federal program offered to help the homeowners, but they're still waiting. Here's the dashboard that shows applications through FEMA's Hazard Mitigation Grant Program. Finally, last month, the federal government said yes to 82 homeowners, but 505 still don't have an answer. Their applications are complete. Now, even after approval, the process is long and complicated. It's kind of like selling a house destroyed by a natural disaster with the federal, state, and county governments involved.
So I think as a part of this acquisition, for us, it's not just the purchase of the property or the local jurisdiction. It's not just the purchase of the property. It's also the demolition of the structure. And so we're not working through just the real estate transaction piece of it, but also the returning that space to green space. Again, with the intent being to buy down that risk, to mitigate the risk on the community for future flood events.
That's an important part of this program, hazard mitigation. It not only helps Helene victims by paying them the pre-storm value of their property, but allows the county to take over the deed and make sure nothing is built on that flood-prone land again.
It's the near-term immediate risk of how do we take an individual or family and move them out of what could be a flood-prone area, right, to minimize and mitigate that risk, but also have the green space available in a community to continue to adjust or help with runoff or water retention. And so it does both things.
So to do that, how much longer will these hundreds of other homeowners have to wait on the federal government?
That was Melissa Painter reporting. The good news is experts agree North Carolina's hazard mitigation program is considered one of the best. But even with that, after the federal government approves, it typically takes about a year for the homeowner to be done with the process.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.